Well, hello there, and welcome to a playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I'm really excited to play this game, and I hope you all are just as excited to watch it as I am to play it. We're just actually gonna go ahead and jump straight in because I'm really excited to play it. Like, I've wanted to play this game for a very long time, and I figured it'd be more fun to make a playthrough out of it. So let's do that. We are gonna do a new game to start off, though. Kids having a snowball fight is so much fun. Fun fact about me, I I live in North Carolina, and so it doesn't snow a whole lot here. And then when it does, it doesn't snow enough for me to have like a snowball fight or even make like a snowman. Like how there's a snowman behind this kid in the green. Could never make one that big. So this looks like fun. I'd like to have a snowball fight one day, maybe. But I'm jumping right into it because I'm, just talking about myself. Oh man, why do I get stuck on the weak team? We're just gonna lose. Where's the fun in that? Hey Mute, where's your little bear today? Burp. He didn't want his precious bear to get wet in the snow. Aw, did your mommy give you that bear? What's your problem, new kid? Leave him alone, he's not gonna say anything anyway. He's like a little girl. Hey, that's gender discrimination. Truly, because as a young child, I would just be a yapper. Like, you could not get me to stop talking as a child. And I know some little girls who can kick your butt. I wasn't much of a fighter though, but I would talk my head off. Be absolutely wild. Sometimes about nothing, sometimes about stuff. Well, Ritz, what's your problem? You don't want to be on that team, right? How about we switch? Would that be better? Let's start already. Homeboy ran across the field. You should speak up. Tell them your name at least. You can't be the new kid forever. So, to be honest, I kind of like his name as is. I've definitely heard people say Marche, but I'm gonna say Marsh. So if that's not right and you don't like that, I'm sorry. This is gonna have to be a Rayquaza type deal, but I'm gonna call him Marsh, and that's actually the name that we're going to keep. Sorry, Marsh. You don't have to apologize, Mute. You haven't done anything wrong. Merp. Okay, Mr. That looks like Leslie to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Leslie! We're ready to go. Because what's this man's name? Then let's get with the snowball fight started. Let's get this snowball fight started. Ready? I feel like... I was gonna say a snowball fight feels kind of violent for kids to be doing. But at the same time, dodgeball exists. And I feel like those are probably a bit harder than snow. Gotten used to the snow in St. Evalis yet, Marsh? It's much warmer where you're from, isn't it? Even here in North Carolina, it's not necessarily warmer, but we get snow, but it's not gonna stick. Like, how it's sticking? We could never. Yes, sir, it never snowed. This is practically my first snowball fight. Practically, or is it? Because what does that mean? Really? Then let me give you some pointers. Ritz, could you help us out? My favorite part, he's like, hey, allow me to explain. And then he's like, hey, can you actually do it for me? Kids with the highest speed move first. Once your turn comes around, you first have to move. You can only go a set distance, so think first, then move. When the menu isn't up, press the B button to see your move range. You can redo a move as many times as you want. Ready to move? Okay, now that you're in position, you can throw a snowball. Choose Snowball from the action menu. The green colored panel shows your throwing range. Now choose where you want to aim within that range. If no one from the other team is in range, just wait. Waiting makes your turn come around quicker. Okay, here goes. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get more into how I feel, because I have some thoughts about the whole waiting thing, but I'll get into that once it's a bit more relevant. Once you've thrown, you have to choose a facing. Once you've chosen a facing, your turn ends. Understand? Repeat lesson? No. I'm good. I'm more of a doer. Dang it, did I hit the... I thought I hit God darn it. Okay, I'll... Sure thing, I'm here to teach after all. That's so nice, but I'll be back. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through this, because I hit the wrong button. That's what I get for reading. Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Ritz. Mr. Leslie. Let's get back to the snowball fight then. Good luck, Marsh. They literally just repeated the whole lesson all over again. I just clicked A through the entire thing. You can see help for any game command. To view, choose a command and press select. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's super self-explanatory. Like, it's not something that's going to be super hard to figure out, but one of the best practices is going to be trying to either get next to your opponent when they're not necessarily facing you, or behind them is going to be best. For action, for Snowball, this is actually more of a ranged attack, so you don't necessarily have to get as close as if maybe it was something more physical, like you were trying to hit them actually, but it truly just depends. You want to hit an opponent that's not necessarily facing you. You have a higher chance of being able to hit them. If you walk right in front of somebody and you two are facing, it's like how he's about to do. A critical still does 1 damage. I've actually never seen... Okay, so this is gonna be new. I've never seen a critical happen in this tutorial. There's a trick to throwing a snowball too. It's easier to hit someone from the side or behind. Think about which way your opponent's facing when you move. He also has... I've never seen him explain that. I wonder if he only does that with critical. Because I've never seen him explain that. I've also never seen a critical in a tutorial. But yeah, it's really not hard. It's pretty self-explanatory. With ranged attacks like these snowballs, are they gonna knock him out? Because they are really aiming for my friend here. Are they? Also, he has super low HP. Like, everybody else has like 17, 18, 16 HP, and he's got like 8. They are only going for him too. Like, that's kind of wild. Like, you can't necessarily block them or anything, but they're going ham with my friend. I think this is an enemy or a mean person, so I'm just gonna kind of go back here because I'm really low on HP. Hey, another critical. Wow, that's 2. I've never seen him explain the whole there's a trick to throwing the snowball. Like, I don't think I've ever recalled him like saying that. I thought he was actually gonna explain about the critical. Hey, no running away, Mute. But that's what Mute does best. Merp. Thank goodness, because I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that they were just gonna take him out. That's actually all 8 of his hit points. Will you two stop it? What? We're not breaking any rules. Sure, you've been aiming at Mute this whole time. They really have. And to be honest, this is the first tutorial where I've only seen them aim for him. Most of the time they aim for other people, but like this one, the amount of criticals and then like the fact that they were really only going for him is like a first for me. Are you okay, Mute? Yeah, I'm fine. See, he says he's fine, so what's the problem? He knows you'd pick on him worse if he said anything else. Ouch. Mute, your forehead is bleeding. There was a rock in that snowball. Hey, I didn't throw any rocks. Kids are actually crazy mean. Like, that's so wild. It's Mute's fault for being so lame. Like, who says that? He's an easy target and we've got to get points, right? Bro. So the end justifies the means. You guys are horrible. Whatever you say, Whitey Locks. What did you call me? Uh-oh. We know you dye your hair because it's really all white. Yeah, just like an old grandma. Little prissy grandma. Step over here and say that again. Yo. You're absolutely wild. I don't approve. Children, behave. The snowball fight is over. Lyle, Colin, Genesis, I want you to come with me. Mute, how's your forehead? It's okay. I'm fine. Really. That's it for class today. The rest of you can go home. I hope they get a whooping because they were actually insane. Thank you. I can't stand bullies who pick on little kids. Those jerks. So Marsh, what are you doing after this? Why? I was gonna go buy this book, and I was wondering if you wanted to come along. Sorry, I can't. My little brother's getting out of the hospital today. Hospital? Was he sick? No, it's something he was born with. We have to take him to the hospital every now and then. Wow, that's rough. What kind of book are you going to buy? It's about monsters and magic and stuff like that. Why don't you bring it over to my house? I'm sure Doan, my brother, would love to see it. Well, if you're sure it's okay. Absolutely. Why don't you come too, Ritz? Me? Ooh, gee. I guess I don't have any other plans. Okay. Great. You two know where my house is, right? That's not what he said. It's the yellow house, right? I'll come over as soon as I buy that book. I'll be waiting. Gosh, I'm really sorry. Uh-oh. I'm really, really sorry. Please accept my apologies. Mr. Randall, we expect a certain level of performance, regardless of circumstances. It won't happen again. Don't worry, I'll fix things up here. Oh, thanks. Thank you for waiting, shall we? Look at that guy cringing like that. Embarrassing. Mute, it is you. Hi, Dad. Who? School's out already? Yeah. These your friends? Yeah. Don't you still have to work too, Dad? Ah, yes. You know, busy. You all keep an eye on Mute for me, eh? He used to work at a bigger company before. When Mom died, he stopped caring. He broke down big time. He seems nice. Not many parents talk to their kids like that. I bet you used to go on vacations and stuff a lot. Well, we'll be waiting for you at my place. Mute, how much do you know about Marsh? Huh? I guess your family has its problems too. But I heard that Marsh doesn't have a dad. Merp. Don't? Oh, hiya. Welcome back. You're kind of late, aren't you? We had a snowball fight at school. I'm totally soaked. A snowball fight, huh? Did they pick on you again? I'm just not used to the snow, that's all. Yeah, you always were bad at sports. Marsh, your guests are here. Tell them to come up. You invited over some friends? Yeah, one of them says he found this really cool book. I thought you might want to see it too. You like books, don't you? You're always reading them. Only 'cause there's nothing else to do at the hospital. Nothing except read and play games. Hello, we're here. You must be Dawn. I'm Ritz. I'm your brother's classmate. And this is Mute. Hiya. You got that book, Mute? Yeah, right here. But I don't know what the title is. Even the guy at the used bookshop couldn't read it. Wow, it looks really old. Let's see what it says. Can you see, Dawn? You see the book? I can't read these letters at all. Maybe there's some kind of magic spell. You might not be too far off. Look, a magic circle. Maybe this is in Latin or something. And there's some letter editions. What does this say? Later editions. Alta Oron Sundus Camilla. It sure sounds like magic. Wow, a magic book. I wish I could use magic. I knew you'd like it. If you could use magic, maybe you'd be better at sports. It's not funny. It's true. It'd be cool if this really were a magic book. Haven't you ever read a book and thought, what if the world in this book was the real world? I don't know. Most books are so boring. They're all way too predictable. Well, what do you like, Rix? Comic books? Games. You know, fighting monsters and all that. Okay, if you could make any game real, which would it be? That's a good question. I'd pick Final Fantasy. That's my favorite. My, look at the time. I should get going soon. Yeah, me too. See you at school, Marsh. Thanks for having us over, Marsh. Nice meeting you too, Dawn. See you later, Ritz. Wait, I'll see you guys out. Be right back, Dawn. I wish I could use magic. Don't, it's time for your medicine. Okay, Mom. I hate his name. Like it. I'm so sorry if that sounds rude, but it's just such a weird name. Don't? I don't get it. Oops. Huh? Where am I? Oh, excuse me. Watch where you're going, son. You're a lizard! I love how everybody in the background just kind of skedaddles away because they're like, no thank you, we're not about to be a part of that, no. What did you say? What did he say? You said lizard. With a hard R. It takes a lot of nerve to call a banga a lizard. Koopa? There you are. Koopa? Moogle, this human brat with you? Yes, Koopa. He just came in from the countryside, you see. Apologize to the banga, Koopa. Oh. Sorry. Please excuse him. He's not used to seeing banga. Hey, you wait. Koopa? Those clothes. You're a soldier, aren't you? A soldier? Yes, so you wouldn't mind a little engagement. What's going on here? He's engaging you, Koopa. Fun stuff. So this is where, like, honestly, learning how to fight in this another critical is crazy. Wait a second. I get it. Engage means fight. You sure are a keen observer of the obvious, Koopa. There's a judge and the laws for today are all set. Judge? Laws. Oh, don't tell me you don't know about those. The laws today forbid the use of all items, Koopa. Always be sure to check the laws or you'll be sorry. Check current laws from the main menu command. From the main command menu. I just decided to just vibe out with those words in the order that I chose. I'm gonna do that a lot. Okay, wait. So an engagement is like a battle, and the laws are the rules for the battle. And that guy in the armor is the judge. Koopa, it's your turn. Use your sword and your abilities. I'll back you up. Okay, here goes. Alright, so again, just like the snowball fight, well, we weren't super able to go behind our opponents, but you want to try to get to your opponent. Another a one hit? I've never got that. I've never gotten a one hit. I was actually just about to say, if you noticed, it was KO verified, 1 judge point. Judge point. What's that? Collect judge points. That way you can use combos with other clan members. It makes engagements a snap. Goople. So all I have to do is defeat my opponent. Gotcha. Goople. We're gonna face him. I was gonna say, if you notice, there's gonna be a section where right before we were about to fight, it said that we could do like potentially like 20 damage. Like here at the top, his says 16 damage, so he can do roughly 20. Okay, the amount of criticals, something's going on. Like, because I've never seen this many criticals before. It's just absolutely wild. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's just one of those things where it's like, this is supposed to be like a percentage thing. And the fact that it's happening like over and over again is absolutely wild. So one thing that we are going to try to do, well, that I want to show is like, so we did the move and then we have the action. There's fighting, there's battle tech, which for this one is the first aid, which means that we can heal ourselves and any status conditions that we'd have. It will heal around 7 HP. We are full, so we don't really need to do that. And then we've got the combo that we can use because we got the judge point. We'll save that for later, just because when you use it, it's gone. And I'd rather hold on to it, to be fair. And the judge is always going to move last, pretty much wherever he wants to, and typically it's as far away from the action as he can get. He's probably going to heal because I think he has it too. Yeah, he's got first aid as well. So it wasn't enough to heal him up though. So that also cures status ailments. So let's just say like, in this game, this level of ice doesn't freeze, but if he were to be frozen or put to sleep or poisoned or anything like that, he could cure himself. Whew, I guess I made it somehow. Girl, I'm hurt. Where's that potion? Infraction of law forbidding items. All violators will be sent to prison. Goople, the Slammer. I hope I never get sent there. The Slammer? Yeah, prison. They send people who break the law there. Oh, it's a dark and scary place, Goople. Perpetrators sentenced and imprisoned. Visitors are asked to go to the prison facility in Saffron. Saffron. Prison. What have I gotten myself into? Thanks for helping me. Never ever call a Banga a lizard, Goople. Sorry, I really didn't know. You have seen a Banga before, right, Goople? Yes. Well, no, not a real one at least. Where exactly are you from? Cadonin? Muscadet? I don't know. I'm all confused. And to top it off, I'm talking to a stuffed animal. A stuffed animal? I'll have you know I'm a Moogle. Fine, so you're a Moogle. What's that? Okay, I believe you. You're confused. Let me explain. This is the town of Cyril in the land of Ivalice. Ivalice. That's the name of the town where I'm from. Town. But Ivalice is a country. Listen, sometimes it's hard to know the difference. You have to learn it in school, but if you don't take geography, you're on your own. Some people don't know the difference. It's not his fault. Apparently, all they do in class is fight each other with snowballs. Absolutely crazy. Not my Valis, and there's no Bangas there either. What about Moogles? Surely the other towns have them. Nope, we just have normal things like dogs and cats. But you said you'd seen a Banga, only not a real one. What did you mean? Well, it's just I've seen a Banga, but in a computer game, not real life. Gupo. It's called Final Fantasy. It's not real, not really. It's like a pretend world with heroes and monsters. So you're saying here is just like your pretend world? Yes, come to think of it, it's just like the game. Now I'm the one that's confused. Gupo. Sorry, I know I'm not being very helpful. No, this is by far the most Kupo story I've ever heard. You're telling me. Of course, I'm not entirely sure I believe you. I can hardly believe it myself. What should I do? I think our meeting like this was no accident. Stick with me and I'll help you out, okay? Thanks. By the way, I'm Marsh. What's your name? They call me Montblanc. Gupo. Come with me, Marsh. That's probably not at all how he would say it, but it's fine. What's this place? This is where our clan members hang out. Clans are like groups of people who work together. Wow, everybody looks so tough. Well, our clan takes on some pretty rough jobs. Of course, the pay is not good and there's never a dull moment. Maybe someone here knows how I can get back home. You could ask around. Cool. Can I join the clan too? Sure thing. I just have to introduce you when you're in. Hey everyone, I'd like to introduce Marsh. Hello. No one says anything. They just kind of like go back to what they were doing. Like, all right, here we go again. Me and the others will help you out. And maybe we can help you find your way home. Say, Montblanc, does this clan have a name? Well, it's kind of a small clan, so no, not yet. Why don't you give it a name? Me? To commemorate you joining the clan. Make it a Gupo one. Gupo? Nutsy's actually insane. We're not. We're gonna go with a bit of a phrase that I think is pretty fun. Confirm action, yes. How about game on? I think that's pretty fun. Gupo, henceforth we shall be called Clan Game On. Okay, let's get you settled in, shall we? This is where we are right now in Valis. Symbols are received when you complete a mission. Place them to add new missions at the pub. Place them in a special order to reveal treasures. Try to find special combinations for yourself. Saffron! Soof! We're just gonna place it because I feel like these go so good together like that. Perfect. So we're just gonna leave it like that. And in the next episode, we're actually gonna head over to this new city that we just, pulled out of our back pocket and placed it like 15 feet away from us. And we'll see more to the story, see if we can understand how we got here and if there's a way home. Until then, I'll see you next time.